Hey guys, Dr. Noob Sauce here. I'm here to bring you today the non-glazed collection of the Don Bowl hookahs. Now these were sent to me by Skyhookah Distribution. They are a company based in Chicago that want to bring handmade quality products to the US community, which, you know, hey, if there's ever another company that wants to bring more stuff and kind of bring new styles, I am super happy and super on board. So thank you very much for sending me these, and let's get into it.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so Don Bowl hookahs are made from Russia. They are a variation on your traditional bowl, which basically, if you've ever smoked hookah, you've smoked out of one of these in some fashion or another. These ones are trash compared to these, and I'll tell you why. Now, there are going to be three models that they basically released. They have the classic, the evil, and the Turkish, which I'm using with the lotus head right now. Style-wise, these are very drastic from your regular clay hookah heads. And we're going to start here with the classic. First bowl we're going to talk about is the classic bowl. Has nice little handmade grooves that they use. They do this at the beginning of the process. They cut these grooves into it before they bake the actual clay head, and they stamp the logo from Don Hookah. Now, all the Don hookahs are made from Russia. The good thing about this one is that, compare it to a traditional head, is that the holes are more going to be even out. Even though it is handmade, they do take a lot of time and care when doing the holes, when puncturing them at the top. Now, if you have your traditional head, these ones are just kind of stamped in. There's really no care given into these traditional heads. But if you look here, everything has a nice spiral pattern. Everything's nice and even for even distribution of airflow. I really like this head particularly, just because it looks so different and unique. And if you compare it to your regular traditional head, this is something you're going to see at most hookah loungers. These things are very cheap and they break very easily when you smash them on the ground. This has actually fell to the ground and there are no chips. It's very well made. Alright, so the next unique bowl is the Evil Bowl. Now this one is characterized by its long neck and deep bowl length. Like, you can actually pack a lot of shisha in here, probably anywhere from like 25 to 30 grams in just this little bowl. This will last you a little while. This was actually very good when using it with the cloud lotus or the apple on top mesh with foil. It lasted almost about 2 hours from whatever I was smoking inside. It was very good. Like the other Don Bowl, like the classic, this too will not get hot in the neck when you do take it off. I think it has something to do with the milk firing technique or the way they make it or the clay they use. It's very good and you don't have to worry about burning your fingers. Smoking out of the Turkish bowl right now, which happens to be my favorite. It has a very nice big bore. It's a very heavy bowl compared to most of them. Now, the classic Don Bowl hookahs that I have reviewed all have 6 large holes that provide really good smoke circulation and allow you really to feel that taste of the tobacco, especially when it comes to like a lot of these different mints. Its capacity can range anywhere from 15 to 25 grams depending on the density type and the pack type. These bowls are designed for classic and light shisha use, which means you can use the fluff pack, dense pack, semi-dense, whatever you like. They work perfectly with the Cloud Lotus, and they can be used with foil as well. So what she's doing right now is called the milk firing technique. So basically, after the bowl is shaped and fired at a temperature of 1200 degrees Celsius, small pores appear in the clay. And what happened, those small pores allow it very easily for tobacco syrup and the smell of such flavors like double apple, those really strong, flavors, to seep into the overall head and to actually ruin the head. So in order to, get rid of it, we try to wash it, and most of the time it will do the trick, but a lot of the time it does not. So in order to prevent the bowl from keeping those flavors, it goes through a process called milk firing. First part of the process, it's deepened into whole milk, which covers all those invisible pores in the clay by creating an oily coating. And then it goes through a second firing process, which is where they get the name milk firing, at a temperature of 400 degrees Celsius. As a result of all this, you have a bowl without the open pores and prevents it from keeping the tobacco smell. Thus, you won't be able to feel the previous tobacco flavor with every other packing. This is the main purpose for milk firing techniques, and it's a very unique technique. To say a big thank you to Skyhookah Distribution for letting me use that footage and for sending me these wonderful products. I will be reviewing the funnel bowls in the future. I will be putting the link where you can buy these amazing clay heads down below on their eBay site, and their website should be up maybe in about February. Thank you, Don Hookah, for making these amazing products. I will be using these going forward. A big thank you to everyone involved, and like always, happy smoking, guys.